All righty, hello, let me scoot back a little bit. So all of the children that live in my building were outside of my door looking at my hibiscus, my yellow hibiscus plant, which is blooming. And the one little boy was telling a little girl, don't touch it. That's a buttercup plant and it's poisonous. I wasn't going to correct him, and I think they make hibiscus tea. I don't think it's poisonous, but I didn't. I didn't really care for them to be handling. It's not really my plant; it's my neighbor's plant. But I always wonder why the kids are always in front of my apartment. And I finally figured out it's because their parents live on the other side of the building, and they're probably less opportunity for their parents to like look up from their phone or their TV and say, stop doing that. So they come over here where they can play with my poisonous buttercup plant. Skull says yes. Oh, one more thing before we get started, a very disjointed today. I've heard this phrase kind of on the peripheral, the outside areas, the fringe of the yoga community, the meditation communities, the pseudo-spiritual, the new age communities, all of the above. And I really like it. It's not going to be a tattoo or anything, but I just have been thinking about do no harm, take no shit. I think that's a good, I can maybe paint that on my door or something. Anyways, do no harm, take no shit. Skull says yes. And we're going to start with bouncing. So if you're already standing, you can start bouncing. And now I'm going to join you when I get over here. I'm not going to bounce with my glasses on. Let's let me bounce over here and put my glasses. Core is engaged. We're breathing in the nose. Oh, I forgot. The orange skull says, have a happy 4th tomorrow if you would like to. More bouncing, breathing in and out through the nose. If you want to restrict the larynx, the throat a little bit for that extra vibration, that is the Ujjayi breath, which is connected to the Ashtanga yoga, which a lot of what I do comes from. All right, feet about the distance of the hips. Wow, that was tiring. Toes slightly splayed. We're going to bend at the knees and let's swing the arms out, letting the arms strike the digestive system in the front and the kidneys in the back. So of course you don't want to go too hard. I don't know if you can go too hard. Maybe. I wouldn't try. Of course, we're still breathing here. And of course, for me, the core is still engaged. Great. Let's step the right foot directly over the left. We're going to partially forward fold and circle in the hands. We don't want the hands touching the ground. And go ahead and switch the feet, and then we're going to pendulum. This is a combination of physical therapy for the shoulders and super light yoga or yin yoga, the cross-legged forward fold. I'm a multitasker a lot of times. I like to combine things. Very nice. Let's stand. We'll be top of the mat, big toes together. Ankles a little bit apart, shoulders back, maybe thumbs out. Okay, here we go. We're going to breathe in, reach up, look up, prayer to the sun, the moon, the sky, and the ceiling. We're going to forward fold, bringing the hands nice and low. Try to keep the legs straight. Hands could be on the shins. They could be on the ground. We're going to look up, shoulder blades together. Forward fold on the out breath, then all the way back up, reaching out and up. Hands in prayer are gonna come down through the heart center and then all the way up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up and we forward fold again. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. Back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. And we look up and we forward fold. Back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. And all the way up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up, again, shoulder blades up and together, core in. Forward fold, dump it all. Back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart. Up again on the in-breath, please. Forward folding, fingers low. We look up. We're going to step back, top of push-up. We're going to hold here a bit. Everything is, well, the core and the legs are tight, and most of the body's in a little bit of a clench. We're clenching it. We're continuing the breathing. When you're ready, we'll lower down, maybe hover 2 inches, maybe hit the ground, then roll forward. Up dog, tight legs as the waist hovers, looking third eye, and then down dog, pulling up and back. Feet are 2 fists apart. You could pedal out the feet, you could stay still. We're going to breathe here with the eyes open, looking at the navel, breathing in the nose. Excellent. Walk your way up to the top of the mat, feet back together, fingers low, we look up. And we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down through the heart center. All the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, lengthen the tail through the eyeballs. Stepping back again, clenched top push-up. We lower drop, up dog or cobra, and down dog again. We're breathing here. If you want more movement, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, we're going to stay here breathing, looking at the navel. Good. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up and we forward fold. All the way back up, reaching out and up. Down again through the heart center. All the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. And we look up. Stepping again, top push-up. We lower drop. Up dog and down dog. And great, we're going to stay here. More breathing. More eyes open, looking at the navel. A little bit of bringing the armpits towards the big toes, just slightly as we grip the mat with the fingers. Excellent. Walk your way again back up to the top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold all the way back up, reaching out and up. Back down through the heart center and up again on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, stepping again, top push-up. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we're going to breathe here. Good. Step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up and we forward fold all the way back up. We're doing one more. Down again through the heart and all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding. We look up, stepping again, top of a tight push-up. We lower drop, up dog and down dog. Very nice. We're gonna breathe right here. And step or jump, top of the mat. We look up and we forward fold all the way up. Let's hold prayer straight up to the moon. Pull the core in, look up if possible. And if you want to arch back, lift your heart up to the moon, more likely the center of the sternum straight up. And then let's push the walls out, and we're going to take the feet a little bit apart. We're going to take a couple of breaths right here. From the hips up, if you can keep it only from the hips up as best as you can. I'm going to turn and look to the right. And then all the way over, please, to the other side. Very nice. Back to center. Let's return the feet together. Big toes touching again, ankles apart. Let the knees fall together. We sit in chair, straight up the back. Good. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up, stepping again, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior one, right foot stepping, left foot turns out. Up with the arms, left hand shake forward. It's optional. I like the feel on the first one, and I push a bit into the back foot. But as I push into the back foot, I try not to let that rotate the shoulder or the hip back. I try to keep the hip a little bit forward as I push into the foot. As it is all connected. Excellent. Touch the sky. Again, hands back down, stepping. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot up to where that hand was, right foot turns out. Arms up, right shoulder forward through the reaching right hand. Pushing into that back foot a little bit, keeping that hip as it is directed straight forward. Great. Touch the sky again, and hands back down, stepping. We lower, drop, up dog, and down dog, and we're going to breathe here. Excellent. Step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, and we forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in Utkatasana, standing like a mountain. We're doing a few more. Let's sit in chair again. Good. Up, over, forward, folding. We look up, stepping, top of push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, right foot, warrior one, back up, hands in prayer to the moon, looking up, couple of breaths here. Good, hands down again, stepping, top push-up. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog, left foot with the warrior one, back up, hands again in prayer, looking up, breathing here. Excellent, hands back down, stepping, tight push-up, lower down, tight, up dog, tight legs, and down dog, we look at navel. And step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees, sitting in chair, standing shoulders back, tight core. Excellent, let's do it again. We sit in chair. And up, over, forward folding. We look up, stepping, top of push-up again. We lower drop, up dog, down dog, right foot, warrior one again, back up. Hands in prayer above the head, core in and up. Maybe arching back, lifting the heart. Great, hands back down, step in. We lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, right foot turns out. Again, hands in prayer above the head, core in and up. Maybe arching back. Excellent, hands down again, step back, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, and down dog, we stay here. Step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing shoulders back. We're going to do a duplicate of that last one. So again, sitting in chair, up over, forward folding. We look up, stepping, top of push-up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog, right foot, warrior one again. Hands in prayer above the head, core in and up, looking up. Arching back if you like, lift the sternum up to the moon. Good, hands back down, step in. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot please, right foot turns out. Hands in prayer. Maybe arching back, lifting the heart. Great, hands back down, stepping. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. And we're gonna stay right like this. And step or jump, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold. Let's sit in chair. We're going to just stay in chair today. If you like, hands in prayer above the head, looking up. Excellent. Let's stand feet apart the distance of the hips. We're taking peace fingers all the way up and then all the way down, scooping under the big toes, thumbs touching on the inside, top of the head down, elbows out away from the ears. We're going to stay here for several more breaths. Good, all the way back up, touch the sky, all the way back down, each hand under each foot from the front. You pull up on the feet, top of the head towards down. Excellent. Let's stand and we're going to take a moment. We are going to pivot tonight, but let's just stay here at the top for a moment. A couple of more breaths here. We're going to do a triangle, keeping the right foot at the top. We're going to step the left foot back about the distance of one of our legs. First triangle is made from the legs. Back foot, 45, 90 degrees, upward pointing if it's degrees. We're going to reach out over the straight foot in the front, and then right hand down, which makes an upside down triangle. Left arm up, make a big point of a big triangle if we were including the feet. We're gonna breathe here. That is 3 triangles in triangle. We're staying longer. If it doesn't bother your neck, see if you can look up to the reaching hand. Otherwise, to the foot is fine. Great. We're coming up. We're going to pivot. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach over that left foot, which is pointing straight out the back. And left hand down, right arm up, triangle on the other side. Great. Back up. We're going to pivot again. Right toes straight forward, left toes 45. But we shorten the stance for the twisted triangle. We're going to reach the left arm way forward and out like a half superhero flying. And then if you're going to twist, that hand's going to come down maybe on the right shin, maybe the back of the hand outside of the leg. If the legs are straight and the feet are flat, you can start to get down towards the ground. Right arm is coming up, twisting. We're going to breathe here. Vrita Trikonasana. Great. Back up. Here we go again, pivoting. Right toes 45, left toes out. We're going to reach the right arm in the half flying Superman. So I got red pants on today. And right hand down, left arm up. Excellent. Up again, pivot again. Left toes 45, right toes out. Let's re-lengthen the stance for a warrior 2. So knee is over the ankle, but arms out. We're going to take several breaths here. Looking at the right hand. We do extended side angle, forearm on the leg, left arm up and over, straight line down the side, or right hand on the ground. We're going to breathe here. Great. Back up. We'll straighten this right leg so we can pivot. Warrior 2 out the back here. Let's breathe. And yep, let's do extended side angle. However you did it on the other side, see if the same will happen. Let's come right up into horse, toes slightly splayed, legs bending, opening out through the knees. Let's push the walls out and we're gonna stay right here. Open those hands wide. Very nice. Straight the legs, and we're going to turn the toes straight forward. First wide-legged forward fold, straight up to the moon, straight down to the earth. Under the shoulders with the hands on the line of the big toes, then maybe palms down, head trying to drop down that same area. We're going to breathe here. Excellent. All the way up. Let's reach out to the ends of the fingers. And then behind the back, we're going to intertwine the fingers. And let's come forward folding, lifting the arms up off the back. Once you get a bit into the pose, lift the toes for a couple of breaths here. And then back down with the toes. And we're going to keep breathing. Excellent. All the way up again. Touch the sky. And then all the way down again. We're grabbing shins, ankles, or big toes with the peace fingers. If the legs are straight, elbows away from the ears, no matter what. We're going to breathe here. Stay down low, both hands over to the right, left shoulder under and through. And then over, please, to the other side, right shoulder under and through. Excellent. Let's stand, and we're going to shorten the stance to about 3.5 feet. Let's just take a moment here. I'm coming forward so I have the space for all movement. And of course, we're going to do a pyramid. Left foot's going to point straight out the back. Right foot's going to go at least 90, maybe up to 45 degrees with an upward pointing. Arms out for the rotation. And then behind the back, elbows or a reverse prayer. Shoulder blades come back in together and stay there as we come down and look at the left foot. If you'd like half moon, come up balancing like a capital letter T, hopefully, or close, or on the way, maybe. I call this warrior 3, I think. Anyways, half moon is right here. I am rotating back through my hip, trying to flatten out. And I can feel that stretching through the hip and the low back there a lot for me. You can switch the hands if you like. It'll just be a moment. And then we're going to put that right foot back down and let's pivot left toes 45, right toes out. Again, I like the arms out to get the shoulder rotation, the torso rotation, and then behind the back again, elbows, or whatever you did, shoulder blades together. We're gonna come down and look at the right foot breathing here. And if you like, warrior three. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Switching of the hands just for the last moment here, a little difficult. Great. Stand, move around as much as you like. Okay, we're doing tree. Standing on the left foot, you could grab the right ankle, you could hold it up, you could lock it up. I'm putting it out in front for me tonight. Then I get to flex my foot. And also on the front is working my hip a little bit. Hands of the heart are all the way up. Many tree variations. Pine tree, maple tree. I think the hibiscus is a bush. Great, let's do the other side. So standing on the right, and we'll copy whatever we did. Excellent. Standing on the left again. Right knee is going to come up, right hand's going to grab the right knee, other hand could be on the hip. You could, if you can stand straight, you can grab the big toe and extend the leg out, even if the right leg is bent, but we want the standing side straight up. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Find your visual lock. We're going to open that leg out to the right as we look over the left shoulder. That does not make the balance any easier. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Excellent, we're going to do the other side. Standing on the right, left is coming up, left on left. And if you extend the leg, please feel free to do that here. Try not to have that hip come up if you extend the leg. Try to keep them close to parallel to the earth. And open that leg out to your left as you look over the right shoulder. Back to center, show me the bottom of your foot. Great. Step it out a little bit. We're going to do one more kind of balancing. Standing on the left foot, we're going to grab the right ankle The ankle's kind of a better grip. The shoelace is an okay grip, it's up to you. Down through the leg, we're reaching as if the foot is pushing onto the ground. So you'll feel that hopefully a little bit lengthening through the quad here. And then left hand shake to the universe. Make a deal with the universe. I will be myself no matter what. Great, let's do the other side, standing on the right. Grab that left ankle, knee reaching down as if the foot is there. Right hand to the universe, make your deal, keep breathing. Core is engaged. Very nice. Feet about the distance of the hips, toes slightly splayed. We're coming down into a squat, elbows into the legs, hands in prayer. Keep the shoulders a bit back. It's not super easy in this pose, but try to pretend like even though we're squatting, you're standing up tall in the upper part of the body. We're going to stay here for a few more breaths. Hands in prayer straight forward. We're coming all the way up to the sky, and then all the way back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Again, all the way up to the sky, back down, hands in prayer straight forward. Again, all the way up, and back down, hands in prayer straight forward. One more, all the way up, and back down. We're going to do cat and cow. I say that if you want to get in right away, because I am going to double up my mat, picking up a little bit of it here and folding it over itself so that my knees have a nice cushion. And we're going to let the belly drop down, looking up third eye. As we breathe out, we're going to arch the back. Moving and breathing. As we arch the back, we're looking towards the legs, although those looking points are just a body movement because the eyes are likely closed for you in the moving cat-cow. All right, back to center. We're going to look over the right shoulder and see the tail. And then all the way over to the other side. And back to center. Step the right foot up top of the mat. We're going to reach the arms up in a big funnel. So we're going to breathe right here. And we're going to do the twist we didn't do earlier. So we'll bring in the left elbow outside of the right leg. Hands in prayer, pull in, shoulder back. If you want to lift the knee, tucking the foot, you could. If you want to change the foot to the Ashtanga foot, you can. Nonetheless, we shall be breathing here for a little bit. Great, let's switch it. Right knee back, left foot up, and we're going to stay initially with the arms straight up. A few breaths here. And then go ahead and set your twist up. We can push against the knee as long as the knee doesn't move. We're gonna breathe here. Right, back to center. I'm gonna unravel my mat because we're gonna run the vinyasa to get to pigeon. So top of push up, please. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Let's hold the right foot up. You could bend that leg if you like. And we'll throw that right shin up top. Crawl the left leg back. You can look up, but ultimately forearms down, head down. We're gonna breathe here. Excellent. We're stepping again, top of push up. Everything tight. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Left foot, and we're gonna hold that up. You could bend the leg if you like. And throw that shin up top, crawl the other leg back. Look up and down we come again. We breathe here. Alrighty, one last time, stepping back, top push up. We lower drop, up dog, down dog. Let's sit down with the legs straight out in front of us. We're gonna just hold some of these poses today rather than allow the movement I've been doing. So just forward fold. See if you can get the toes. Bring the nose down towards the knee area. If you get the toes easy, get the outsides of the feet with the legs straight. I did bend the legs so that I could just show you this. And anyways, we are gonna breathe right here. Let's come up, breathe in, hold it. And then arms down, we let that out. Bend the right leg with the knee falling out. Janusirasana. We're gonna also do it just as a static hold. So we forward fold and we get the toes. Maybe both hands get the toes. We're gonna breathe here, nose towards the knee. Right shoulder is coming down, trying to get towards that foot. Great. We're gonna come up and switch sides. Right leg out, left sole in, and then just coming down into the forward fold as best as we can. Excellent. We're gonna come up, bring the soles of the feet together. We're gonna pull those feet in tight. Left hand grabs the small toes. We're gonna sit up tall. I'm gonna butterfly the legs today. You don't have to, shoulders back. And then we're gonna forward fold, pushing the elbows against the legs, lengthening the sternum out towards the big toes, and then forward folding here and breathing. Great. Our twist, left leg out, right foot flat on the mat. Left arm can just grab that leg. Left elbow could go outside of the right leg. Sit up tall. We're twisting in the torso. The head goes easy, just looking back. Excellent. Other side, right leg out, left foot flat. Right arm grabs that. Again, we sit up tall. Whatever you did on the other side. But the twisting is the torso. We're squeezing, well, the digestive system is getting squeezed from the twist. And the head is not, we're not trying to turn the head too much, it's as easily as we can do looking back. Great, back to center. We're gonna be on the tailbone if you want to double up the mat for our core work. Both legs start out bent. We're gonna bring the arms underneath those bent legs. You just roll back, staying here. You can let go, locking the shoulders back. Lift the legs, put the hands behind the head. We're gonna stay here. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up tall, couple of breaths here. Up again, please. 2 of 5. Shoulders back, breathing, looking at the feet. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall. Couple of breaths here. Excellent, up again. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up tall. That's a song. Excellent, up again. Cross the feet, grab the shins, sit up tall. Indeed, last one, back up. Excellent, hug the knees in. We're gonna lie back. We're gonna do a bridge or Urdhva Dhanurasana for those of you that do that. For bridge, feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart. Up with the hips, tuck the shoulders, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. We are gonna stay here. Great, back down. We're going upside down. We're starting with plow, kicking the feet up and over the head, legs in the direction of straight. Hands can be on the back. Don't push too much on the back, but if you do, be aware that it's not dumping into the neck. And you could do intertwined fingers with the arms down. And we're going to breathe here. If the hands are not on the back, put them there now. It's easier to bring the elbows in closer to the distance of the shoulders before you bring the feet up. And ultimately, we bring the feet up. Shoulders stand. Bend the legs, knees to the ears, and we're gonna roll down into dead bug. We would stay still, you can rock around if you like. Good, knees into the chest, arms out like a T. On an out breath, we'll let the knees fall to the right as we look to the left. The right hand could hold the knees down. And all the way up and over, please, to the other side. Back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Thank yourself for coming out, and then we're gonna lay down. Let the breath return to normal and sink down into the earth. Let's move the fingers and toes a little bit and rotate at the wrists and the ankles. And stretch the head, the hands way over the top of the head. Long fingers to toes, lock the core down. We're gonna stay there. Excellent. Knees into the chest, or however you can roll yourself up to a seated position that is comfortable for you. We're going to bring the hands to the heart center, rubbing them together, making fire. Then arms all the way up. Let's take a breath in through the nose as much as we can get. We breathe in more through the mouth. Hold the breath, tighten the core, tighten the legs, lift the floor, and then let it all out. You're living your dream, don't miss it. Namaste. Have a wonderful 4th of July. Thank you for coming. It's DanielOverberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal there. And excellent. I am going to end this